My beloved child, as you read this, I want you to feel the tension leaving your body and your heart beginning to calm. You and I need to have an important conversation, one that I know you've needed for a long time. Please don't rush through this. Stay with me until the very end, because every word is for you. You've been carrying a burden I never intended for you to carry, and today, I want to help you release it. You've been so hard on yourself, haven't you? Every time you make a mistake, every time something doesn't go as planned, you start beating yourself down. You tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never measure up, that you've failed once again. But my child, I need you to stop this. My precious child, if you seek the blessings I have prepared for you, declare your need before me. Type yes, I need, and know that I am ready to pour my grace upon you. I see the way you treat yourself, the way you allow your failures to define you. But let me tell you something that I need you to understand deep in your heart. You are more than your failures. Your worth is not tied to the mistakes you make or the challenges you face. You are not defined by the times you fall short. Release the guilt and shame you've been carrying. You are not your failures. I want you to hear that over and over again, until it becomes the truth you live by. You are not the mistakes you've made. You are my beloved child, and that is your identity. The world has taught you that success is everything, that your value is based on how much you achieve, how perfect you are, and how many times you win. But my child, that's not how I see you. Your identity is not based on your success. Your identity is based on me. When you make success your identity, you tie your worth to things that are temporary. Success comes and goes, but my love for you remains constant. It never changes. Whether you succeed or fail, whether you rise or fall, I still love you, and you are still mine. Take a deep breath and feel the weight of the world's expectations lifting off your shoulders. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to chase after success to feel valuable. You are valuable because I created you. You are valuable because I love you. Let that truth sink in. You are already enough. Your worth is not tied to your achievements. It's tied to the fact that you belong to me. You've been acting like failure is the end, as if once you fail, there's no coming back from it. But my child, failure is not final. Failure is not the end of your story. It's just a part of the journey. In fact, failure is often the very thing that teaches you, grows you, and prepares you for the next chapter in your life. You've fallen down, but that's not where you're meant to stay. Get back up. I am here to lift you, to help you rise again, to show you that failure is simply a stepping stone to something greater. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process of growing into the person I've created you to be. My dear child, if this message has reached your heart, respond in love by hitting that like button. Your action is a reminder that I am ever near, guiding and protecting you. I see you, my child. I see how discouraged you've been. I see how you've let the weight of your failures and disappointments bring you down. But I'm telling you today, keep your head up. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You are not defeated. You are not a failure. You are walking through life with me, and with me by your side, you are never defeated. Yes, there will be times when you fall, but I will always be here to lift you up. I am your strength when you are weak, your hope when you feel lost, and your courage when you feel afraid. Take a deep breath and lift your head high, not because you're perfect, but because you are loved by me. Your identity is not tied to your achievements or your mistakes. Your identity is rooted in the fact that you are my child. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are fully loved, fully accepted, and fully known by the one who created you. You've been carrying this belief that I'm disappointed in you, that I'm somehow upset with you for not getting everything right. But let me tell you this, I am not disappointed in you. I never have been, and I never will be. I knew your struggles before you ever faced them. I knew your weaknesses before you ever fell. And even then, I chose you. Even then, I loved you. You are not a disappointment to me. You are a work in progress, a masterpiece in the making. You've been putting so much pressure on yourself. You've been trying to live up to impossible standards, to be perfect in every area of your life. But my child, this pressure is not from me. I never asked you to be perfect. I never asked you to carry the weight of perfection on your shoulders. I simply ask you to walk with me. I ask you to trust me, to lean on me, and to allow me to guide you through life. The pressure you're feeling is coming from the world, from yourself, from the expectations of others, but it's not coming from me. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get everything right. You are allowed to make mistakes, to learn, and to grow. I am with you every step of the way, and I will never leave you. The world has taught you that success is everything, that your value is based on how much you achieve, how far you climb, how many accolades you collect. But my child, you are greater than your success. Success is temporary. It's fleeting. It comes and goes, and if you base your identity on it, you'll always be chasing something that can never truly fulfill you. But you are eternal. Your worth is not based on what you achieve in this life. It's based on the fact that you are my creation, made in my image, loved beyond measure. My precious child, if you wish to remain in my grace forever, consider supporting this ministry. Your act of kindness allows my message to reach many hearts, and through you, my grace flows to others. You are already validated by my love. You don't need the approval of the world to know your worth. You have my approval, and that is all you need. When the storms of life come, when failure and disappointment knock you down, I want you to remember one thing: I am your foundation. You are not built on the shaky ground of success or failure. You are built on the solid rock of my love. No matter what happens, no matter how many times you fall or how many times you succeed, I am the unchanging foundation beneath your feet. You can stand firm, knowing that nothing in this world can shake you when you are rooted in me. You don't have to fear the future, because your foundation is unmovable, unshakable, and eternal. I know you've been questioning yourself. I know you've wondered if you're on the right path, if you're doing enough, if you're where you're supposed to be. But my child, you are on the right path. Even when you stumble, even when you take detours, I'm guiding you. I am leading you, and I will never let you stray too far from the plans I have for you. You are right where you need to be, and I am with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I want you to leave this message with one thing etched into your heart. You are loved, and you are enough. You don't need to beat yourself down for your failures, and you don't need to chase success to prove your worth. You are already enough, simply because you are mine. Take one last deep breath and feel my love surrounding you. Let it fill every part of your heart and soul, reminding you that no matter what happens, you are loved, you are valued, and you are never alone. Beloved, let my light shine through you. Share this message with someone seeking hope. As you spread my word, know that I am with you, filling you and them with my grace. Amen.